Hey guys, it's Helen Hartsmith here again from the Heart of the Witch's Path YouTube channel, and this is another video for my ongoing series for my master spell. And this month we are in the month of Virgo. So as always, let's start off by talking about some of the correspondences that are linked with the sign of Virgo. Okay, so Virgo is from August 23rd until September 22nd. The planet that is associated with Virgo is Mercury, and the planetary properties are communication and travel. Now, we have dealt with, or I guess I should say I have dealt with Mercury in a previous month, and that was May. So it's the same characteristics as what I was dealing. Did I say May? I meant Gemini, sorry, which is in May partially. Anyhow, so you know, some reoccurring themes in Virgo that happened in Gemini. Now, as far as element and qualities, Virgo is an earth sign, and it's also mutable, okay? For stones, we have agates and sapphires. And for herbs/flowers, we have rosemary, coneflower, and valerian. Those are all real nice plants that you can grow. I've grown all of these, so that's kind of cool. Now, the last thing we have is colors, and that would be pale blue, gold, and peach. So I find it interesting that there's some really pale spring-like colors in this first sign as we kind of head into the fall time of the year. So that's kind of interesting. Now, so those are correspondences. Now, what kind of spell work am I working today, or working this month? What I've been working is I've been centering on the communication aspect of the planetary properties. I've not been feeling well. Let's just put it that way. I've been extremely tired in the last month or so, and so that's kind of made me feel pretty unmotivated. And I've also been dealing with some pain in my elbow that's pretty intense and is kind of going down into my hand as well. I have a doctor's appointment set up that was a follow-up for my first appointment that was, I don't remember when I went. But anyhow, it was scheduled for towards the beginning of September, but it had to be rescheduled. So I plan on talking about these issues that have kind of been happening with the doctor when I go back. But what I've really been doing this month is trying to communicate with my body to see what we got going on here, folks. So I've tried doing some spot Reiki. I do have a level 1 Reiki, which allows me to do some self-healing. And so I've been trying that and not extremely successful. So that's, you know, part of the reason why I plan on talking to the doctor when I go. And as far as like the tiredness goes, I've just been trying to listen to my body and rest. Obviously there's something happening that I don't know, and so that's why I plan on talking to the doctor. I didn't feel like it was an issue enough that I needed to make an appointment prior to, you know, going, kind of thing. So we'll see what happens there. But one thing that I'm kind of, you know, trying to maintain is trying to maintain, you know, my water intake and just trying to move forward with the feeling healthy, even though I'm not necessarily feeling that great. And I think part of it too is that my schedule's been kind of busy. the end of summer. We've been trying to pack in as much stuff as we possibly can. And the roomie had her between times off of school. So we were trying to put some stuff in there. So maybe I was just too busy. And maybe this old body can't take all that. However, let me just say here that as a side note, we went to see Depeche Mode in concert, and that was totally worth being up late and going and still having to work the next day. Yeah. All right. All right. The roomie is kind of like over there. So if you catch my eyes going to her, she's trying to study while I'm quickly doing some recording, and she's trying not to laugh right now. So, that's how it is. So anyhow, trying to keep up on things, trying to keep up on water intake. I am happy to report, for our mundane, world aspect kind of thing. I'm coming to you tonight in gym clothes because I've been to the gym. It's not super great, but I have made it to the gym once a day or once a week for the last 3 weeks. So if I can just tip it over and get there a little more, then that would be great. Of course, I'm being careful with the elbow. I'm not pushing it. If the elbow is feeling really bad, then, we're not pushing anything or anything like that. So I'm keeping weights low, doing a lot of treadmill and stuff like that, just until I can talk to the doctor and see what's up. So I'm, aside from the fatigue in the arm, the broken wing, I feel good. We've been kind of busy at work, which that could be, helping with the being tired a lot and stuff like that. So I don't know, it might just be kind of an off month with the communication I felt like there wasn't a formal spell. Like I felt like this month was about listening to myself, using that communication, listening to my body and doing what it needed. Because I had some grand schemes and it didn't kind of pan out. So, okay, so this is what it was meant to be. I'm really trying to use a lot of intuitive things when it comes to what my spell work is. I mean, I've got the guidelines that I'm trying to follow as far as the elements and the planetary properties and things like that I'm working with. But I guess I was compelled that this is what it was meant to be for this month. And okay, we'll move forward from there. So that's going to be it for this video. If you learned something or liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you back. We're creeping towards 500 subscribers. And so I just going to plant a little seed right here that I've had some things kind of in the thought process and in the works and stuff like that. So look for something interesting once, we get really close to 500 subscribers to commemorate that awesomeness. If you, comment below, either below or email me. I'm kind of behind on my responses, so I'll try to answer back and things like that. And check out the Instagram account. And yeah, that's it. So let's say goodbye. So thanks for walking the path for a little while with me. And until next time, blessed be.